회 카와이. 호그와트 신시익의 문해.
안녕하세요. 헤헤. 아리가또 고자이마스. 왜 안 되냐? 멍멍님 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 하이. 아따라시 게임.
호그와트 재미겠다요.
그죠? 드디어 샀습니다.
대문 금일 행마수.
하이. 아리가또 고자이마스. 마타 미테네. 오야스미나사이. 한번 해보려고 합니다.
요하바라하.
피아노님 안녕하세요. 원래 조금 더 일찍
오야스미나사이.
사실 오늘 조금 더 일찍 오려고 했는데
익스펙토 페트로눔.
조금 늦어버렸어요. 왜냐면 이 시간에 해야 재밌지 않겠습니까?
잠자기 전 알람 보고 들렀습니다.
그래요? 아이고 피곤하신 거 아닙니까 피아노님?
루모스.
감사합니다. 익스펙토 팩트럼. 루모스 빛을 밝혀줘.
이제 요바라님 아침까지 한다.
진짜요? 아침까지 하려나? 그럼 안 되는데. 소리 뭐야, 미쳤다. 미쳤다.
익스펙토 페트로눔.
미쳤다. 익스펙토 팩트럼. 그림 귀엽죠? 제가 그렸습니다. 크리스마스를 맞이하여서. 네, 그려보았습니다. 아침까지 할라나. 곤란한걸. 음성. 일본어로, 영어로 하는 게 낫겠죠? 왜 그건 없지? 왜 그건 없을까요? 영국
와신년의
발음이
요바라님에게
짱인데.
커미션 신청해야겠다.
무슨 커미션입니까? 아니에요. 워터. Give me a water. 워터 아니고 워터. 영어로 하겠습니다. 워터. 이건 또 뭐야? 이거 그냥 그대로 하면 되겠죠? Y 계속하기. 워터. 수락. 이거 좀 불편하게 돼 있네, 커서가. 보상을 받으세요. 계정 연결. 뭐야, 이건 또?
출첵. 윙가르디움 레비오사.
출첵 감사합니다. 윙가리움 레비오사. 이것도 가입을 해야 되나봐요. WB에서 만든 거라서.
해리포터.
Give me a water. 또 가입해야 되는구나.
말보이.
근데 노래 진짜 좋다. 오류가 일어났습니다. 왜 또 오류가 일어난 것이야? 오류가 나서 안 된다네요. Shut up, my boy. 그놈의 말보이는 참 불쌍해 죽겠네, 말보이. 맞다. 오늘 안 그래도 그거 하더라고요. 해리포터를 다시 방송해 주더라고요. 영화 그 채널에서. 건너뛰기. 일단 건너뛰겠습니다. 그쵸. 이제
연말에.
시즌이잖아요. 할 시즌이기 때문에. 그리고 크기 좀 줄일게요. 화면 방해될 수 있으니까.
나홀로지베랑.
좀 줄이자. 이 정도면 되겠지. 맞아요. 나홀로 집에랑 막 나오잖아요. 안경이랑 이런 거 주네. 나홀로 집에 진짜 재밌었는데, 그죠?
안녕하세요. 저는 이번 주 토요일 일할 노동자임.
보상
하하하.
많이 준다. 여러분 유튜브도 많이 팔로우 부탁드립니다, 여러분. 뭐가 많네요. 드디어 할 수 있는 건가? 가운데 이미지가 거의 보이지 않을 정도가 되도록 이게 이미지가 안 보여야 된단 말이잖아. 그냥 기본값으로 하자. 이렇게 딱. 기본값으로 합시다.
저도 따뜻한
그래픽
이불
좀
속에서 귤
괜찮나요?
까먹으면서 해리포터.
제 모니터엔 조금 그거 하게 보이거든요. 뭐라고? 그거 안 되나? 뭐라고? 그쵸.
헉 1학년도
귤
아니고
까먹으면서 해리포터 시리즈 딱 봐줘야죠. 그래야 연말이지.
5학년?
5학년으로 편입하나봐요. 디아가 호그와트 마법학교에 5학년으로 입학하게 되었던 걸 알려드리게 돼서 기쁩니다. 학기는 9월 1일부터 시작될 예정입니다. 저희가 준비한 예비 지원 물품은 성으로 오는 길에 지급될 것입니다. 아시다시피 미성년 마법사의 행동 제한 법령에 의해 17살이 되시하는 마법사들은 학교 밖에서 마법을 사용할 수 없습니다. 하지만 마법부는 특별한 상황을 고려하여 기숙사 대정일에 맞춰 런던에 성으로 오기 전까지 엘리자 피그 교수의 지도하에 마법 연습을 하는 것을 허용하기로 했습니다. 인원 줄이겠습니다. 위즐리 교수. 위즐리? 그 위즐리인가요? 커스텀이네. 남캐로 해볼까요? 여캐로 해볼까요? 뭐로 해볼까? 지금도 괜찮은 것 같은데. 더 내릴 수 있구나. 별론데. 그냥 이 친구로 하자. 뭔가 그 스파이더맨 닮지 않았어요? 헤어스타일. 색을 바꿔볼까요? 외국인이니까. 오. 파란색. 이 정도면 될 것 같아요. 그리고 음성 1, 2 들으시나요?
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be
It was wonderful.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. That was quite something. I am indeed a student. A few cobwebs and some dust. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to... I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. That was quite something.
이름, 성, 뭐로 하는 게 좋을까요? 이름. 이름이라고 했지. 이름을 김법사? 김법사? 뭐라지? 마법사잖아요. 법사. 확장. 성. 마. 마법사로. 김마로 하자. 김마법사. 아.
요바라님 호그와트 생활 재밌게 하세요. 저는
아, 네. 감사합니다, 피아노님. 안녕히 주무세요. 흑마법사랄까? 흑마법사. 흑마. 오케이. 이거 맞겠지? 마흑 이렇게 되는 거 아니겠지? 요정 시작하기. 미쳤다, 미쳤다. 뭐야?
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
교수님?
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take
아,
so
이름 뭐야? 이름
quickly
이상하게
to a
됐어.
second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be
오지
reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you
법사응모로
working with me
바뀌었어.
all the time.
에헤이.
Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
누구세요?
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging
안녕하세요.
along.
저 트위치에 있었던
After
미릴마입니다.
you. Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
근데 눈동자가 불안한데. 아, 흑관이 안녕하세요. 네, 말 많이 안녕하세요. 어서오세요. 뭔가 불안한 눈동자. 이름을 말해선 안 돼? 저 정도 아니야? 어쨌건. 뭐라, bro. 에벤인가? 에벤. 미사가 미사가.
저는 호그와트 스팀에 먼저 나와서 엔딩까지다.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
진짜
Just
할만합니다.
barely.
And who is your traveling
아,
companion?
진짜요? 저는 스위치판
재미있어요.
구매를 했습니다.
New.
Yes, sir.
후기가 다
I'm starting
괜찮더라고요.
school as a fifth year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
근데 5학년이 너무
Well,
늦은 거 아니야?
you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
채팅창이 너무 커서 잘 안 보이네요.
I have. Opinions differ as to
Ah,
how great a
채팅창이
threat
너무 커요.
Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your
그 정도면
wife,
괜찮을까요?
Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this.
네.
It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl.
엘리자.
But
아, 네.
with no
적당해요.
correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
불빛?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do
쓰는가요?
I.
헐.
Merlin's beard.
열쇠
How
같은
did you wait? We do.
오 마이 갓. 이게 뭐야? 미쳤다. 갑자기 용이 나타났네.
The key!
그거를 열쇠라고 알려주네. 뭐야?
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
치유하려면 이게 무슨 뜻이지? 아, 아래 거를 눌러야 되는구나. 조금 약간 키가 다르네요. 이게 스위치판이라 그런가? 뭔가
happened?
프레스판 인식한 건가?
Poor George. I can't believe
순간이동한 게 아닐까요?
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air?
그러니까.
A typical dragon would never.
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
아 그래요? 순간이동. 아 그래 아까 포트키라고 했으니까
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
순간이동 걸 수도 있겠네.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
셀로 이동하세요. 물약이 3개밖에 안 남았어. 우와, 미쳤다. 이게 뭐야?
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled.
에?
We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir,
설렌데?
those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected.
아즈카반 아니?
But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason.
그렇겠지.
And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
그럽시다. 교수님. 먼저 가세요.
Mind your step.
뛰어와야 되는 거 아니야?
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I'd don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
아, 교수님 너무 느려요.
But
빨리
sir,
좀 가.
why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
막 탔는데요?
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Focus on the center. ZR. 아, 이렇게 해요. 오, 오호.
Excellent!
R로 움직이는 부분을 선택합니다. 아, 타겟팅을 해야 되는구나. 이거 약간 그걸로 돼 있나 보네요. 플스판으로 돼 있나 보네.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
어찌 뭐 그렇긴 하네요. 시작부터 이런 이상한 곳에 도착해가지고 그냥 바로 입학할 줄 알았지. 어떻게 감?
Ah, up there.
교수님 믿고 가는 거 맞지 이거? 믿고 가도 되고.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
오케이. 갑시다. 빨리 가. 바람이 세요.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
오. 와, 그냥 바다가네, 바다. 와, 아무것도 없네. 진짜 무슨 아주 사방
Almost
같다.
there.
이거 뭐야? 유적지인가? 성당 같은데?
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
관 같은 거 있는데?
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
그래서요? 그래서요.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
왜? 달달직이라고. 또 뭐?
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
아까 그
What's
문양
this?
쓰시네요.
Professor Fig!
거울인데?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that
돌이야?
enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
비밀의 방인가?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
주인공만 보이는 마법과 상의자.
What in Merlin's name?
에잉, 이용.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
무서워. 갑자기 무서운데. 고블린이 깨어있다고.
Hello?
이거 아니고. 아! 은행원이다. 안 일어나. 그 마법사의 돌에 나왔던 그 은행 아니야?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh.
진짜 낫다.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
그래도
Vault
화면은 좀
number
괜찮아
12,
보이네.
I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
잃어버렸잖아.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
있네. 도대체 뭘 맡겨놓고
This way,
있을까?
then.
해리포터처럼 뭐 열차 타는 거 아니야?
Stay close.
똑같이 생겼네. 와, 진짜 오랜만이다.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
재밌겠다. 오, 대박.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or
역시
both,
핑퐁이
could have arranged for such a service.
주인공을 돕는다. 해리포터 보겠어.
You'll want to take a breath.
A what?
no.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over
400년
4
전이야.
centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
미쳤다. 이렇게 작은 파가지고. 이야. 기술력이 참 대단하네요.
Vault number.
12번.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
뭐지?
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
그러니까.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what
아,
was
이름
that?
이상하게
We were just wondering
바뀌는
about that goblin back there.
신경 쓰이는.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
이름이 흑마로 돼버렸어.
Here we are.
벌시 나왔다고. 가보자고.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. until
아이디
today.
이런 건 없네.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
안에다 촛불을 켤 수가 있나? 마법이겠죠?
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure.
아무것도 없네.
Sir,
Oh,
I wonder if
저기
you
The
뭐야?
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait,
오메가. 갇혀버렸어.
best of luck.
갇혀버렸다.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
레벨리오가 뭐죠?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm.
공제
No
확인.
time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
잠깐. L로 지팡이 균형을 잡고 L로. 네? 다시. 왜 이러죠? 왜 안 되지? 아예 다시. 어렵네.
Revelio. There!
뭐가
I
나타났어.
saw something.
Move a bit closer and try
그거를 이제
again.
봤어? 난 아까부터 봤는데. 레벨리오.
Revelio. A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
내가요? 제가요? 무서운데? 무서워.
Lumos!
뭐야 이거?
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do,
아니 뭐야 이거 힌트야?
but to what end I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
같이 가려고. 이걸 수 없나? 같이 가려고. 이걸 수 없나?
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
What?
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
내가?
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match.
반대로 돌려야 되나?
Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
너무. 빨리. 어려워요. 이거 진짜 어렵다. 루머. ZR을 길게 누른 상태로 X를 탭.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the
어렵다.
reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
그럼 어떻게 해야 되나? 이렇게 맞춰야 되겠지? 이거 뭐야? 기사인데? 기사네. 뭐야, 싸울 생각이지? 내가 유명해, 이거.
Protego.
그렇게 해야죠. 이거 함정 아닙니까? 도망쳐. 이거 뭐야, 어떻게 가는 거야?
Protego. Levioso. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. Exposo. Descendo.
무서워.
Deposo.
왜 죽으려고.
Protego. Levioso.
얘가 공격할 수 없나?
Exposo. Confringo. Descendo.
Stupefy.
Deposo.
안 돼!
Protego.
Exposo. Deposo.
오씨,
Descendo.
잠깐만. 어떻게 해? 올라? 끝이 없나? 교수님,
Stay close.
아, 이거 시점이 어지럽네. 쉽지 않네. 교수님 없어졌는데?
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? Lumos, this isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
어디 계세요, 교수님?
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my
또 싸워야
own
돼.
this time.
미치겠네.
Lumos.
자. 하기 싫어. 싸우기 싫다고. 얘네를 다 맞춰야 된다고? 이렇게.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Protego!
아이. 야, 노건건이냐? 난
Stupefy. Stupefy.
아이야! 이놈이. 에헤이. 에헤이. 프로테고를 사용하는 중에 X를 눌러. 스투페파이. 뭐야, 왜 이렇게 어려워? 프로테고를 사용한 도중? 그러니까 X를 2번 눌러야 된단 말이야.
Protego! Lumos. Lumos. Stupefy. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy.
아니, 뭐야, 일단. X를 2개 눌러야.
Stupefy.
적을 카운트하세요.
Stupefy. Stupefy.
다음, 나와. 아야.
Stupefy. Stupefy.
거기 이게 눌러요. 이게 중요한 게 아니다. 아, 길게 눌러야 되네. 아이야!
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy.
아이, 너무 많아요.
Stupefy. Stupefy.
안 돼! 나 치유.
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy.
끝났나요? 여기. 왔다, 미쳐버리겠다.
Lumos.
어디요? Where? 질주하려면 L? L을 누르고 뭐가 있네요. 네, 근데 이게 방향 정하는 게 조금 어렵다. 어디지? 문이네요.
유하, 오랜만이에요.
이게 뭔데?
Lumos.
어디 계세요, 교수님? 이거 그거 아니야? 생명의 물? 아, 주디님 안녕하세요. 오랜만입니다. 반갑습니다. 연말에 맞이하여.
호그와트 신입생.
저거 왔습니다.
There you are.
호그와트
How did you-
신입생입니다.
What is this place?
교수님
I
이거
don't know.
가짜 아니야?
But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin.
그래, 맞네.
That is a pensive.
왜
저는
핸드폰
졸업생입니다,
기억 들여다보는
그.
거 있잖아요. 헉, 진짜요? 주디님 스냅이
wonder.
아닐까 스냅? 벌써 다 하셨구나. 저는 오늘 도착해가지고 바로 뽑았어요. 누구의 기억일까요?
Follow my lead.
이거 딱 지팡이로 딱 해야 되는 거예요? 이거 난이도 쉬운 걸 해야 될까요? 어려운데? 보통인데 지금 조금 어려운데요?
저는 보통으로 했어요.
The portkey is well hidden, perhaps too well. I wonder if the path
아,
we've
그래요?
created
깰
may
만한가요?
be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can. Your ability to see what others cannot will not
보통도
be enough
할만해요.
possible.
아,
We are
그래요?
entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful
이게 근데
secrets, with
페이지판이니까
knowledge others
이
will
시점
do
옮기는 게
anything to
조금
obtain.
Yes.
불편하다.
And if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that
약간
accompanies it.
플스판 이식을 한
We've done all that we can.
느낌이랄까요? 움직이는데. 그렇지. 기억을 담아야지. 이렇게 해가지고. 그러니까 저분들을 따라가야 한다.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know.
엥?
But, sir, you shouldn't be in
뭐지? 아까 그 은행은 아니야?
I was right.
아까 그 완장 차고
Ran
있던.
Rock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
어머. 와, 힘 진짜 세다.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
언니, 왜 이렇게 세? 고블린이? 아우, 저것도 뭐야. 미쳐버리겠다. 환장하겠네, 진짜. 그러니까 뭔가를 지키면 익숙하겠죠. 와, 근데 진짜 크다. 역시 고대의 힘이란. 고대의 위험한데? 아이고, 안 돼. 도망쳐. 이거 또 포트키인가? 여긴 또 어디지?
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin.
그러니까.
He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
교수님 짬밥이 더
Where
터진 거 아니야?
are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
요보아렐로.
세컨님 안녕하세요.
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
한마디로 나는 이용당했다는 그런 말이겠지? 뭐야, 호그와트로 바로 왔다고? 자,
바람님 기숙사는 어디일지 궁금스.
저는 이미 정해놨습니다. 입학하고 한번 해볼까요? 호그와트 레거시 가자.
오잉, 어디 가시게요, 히히.
보여드리도록 하겠습니다. 어디 갈지. 아, 근데 이거 10점 넘는 게
디귿없다.
너무 어지럽달까? 휙휙 돌아가가지고 조금 어지럽습니다. 로딩이 조금 기네요.
동모드로 하면 멀미올 것 같아서 전 휴대모드로만 해.
아, 그래요?
로딩 완전 길어요, 우형.
전 지금 동모드로 하고 있습니다.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
생각보다 로딩이
I'm no
길어요.
expert, but that seems more appropriate.
역시.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening
맨날
between
비밀이래.
you and me.
Of course, sir.
비밀 그런 거 없으면.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
오케이, 가보자. 지금 배정하고 있네요. 안 돼! 안 끝났는데. 나 남았다고? 나 입학해야 돼. 지금 제 마음속에 두 곳이 있거든요.
Phineas,
있는데.
Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
원래
Fig, nice of you to join us. The
조장
sorting
선생님인가?
ceremony's over.
왜
there
재수
were-
없지?
Complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
그게 무슨 말이에요?
I'll be in touch.
역시 주인공한테는 호락호락하지 않았다. 야, 미쳤다. 나도 가보고 싶어.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
제 마음속에 두 곳이 있는데요.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
과연 어디로 갈 것인가?
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
아니, 배움의 나이가 어디
You
있습니까?
come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
그렇지, 그렇지.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn
잠깐만, 이거
in
선택지가
class will
달라지는
prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
이거랄까? 이거랄까? 이게 그리핀도르고 이게 레번클로우, 코코코코, 슬리데린 아니야? 설마? 뭐가 할까? 저는 이거요.
Is it
야망.
ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently
과거로 사람이
learned that you
야망을
possess a rare ability.
그렇지, 권력.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you
Oh,
belong in
Slytherin.
Slytherin.
계정지가 뭔지 참 궁금하네요. 저 슬리데린 하겠습니다.
You belong in Slytherin!
슬라이더인. 사실은 그 뭐지? 네, 마법사 학교 그 테스트 같은 거 하면은 저는 보통 스쿨폭도 나왔거든요. 근데 저는 슬리데린이 먼저
Oh,
같아서
and one more thing.
슬리데린으로 한번 해보겠습니다.
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final,
Gryffindor은
this year's
너무-
Quidditch season has been cancelled.
흔하니까.
Enough It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
에이,
I said,
쉽게 해주세요.
I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
일단 그까지 말 대놓지 않아요, 부장님.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
너무 차가운 도시 남자 아닙니까?
As I was
부장님?
saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
소개를 해준답니다.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
걱정
I can be
마세요.
quite
전
resourceful.
천재니까.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct
비밀번호.
password. Aspiration.
여우망. 여우망.
Very well. Aspiration.
여우망. 우와. 미쳤다.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
연교
Thank
시간.
you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
연교 시간요. 벌써 아침이에요?
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
미쳤다. 호그와트에 오신 걸 환영합니다. 가볼까요? 그거 아세요? 슬리데린은 지하를 개조해가지고 만든 거라서 밖에 물고기랑 그런 게 보인답니다. 특이하게 슬리데린은 지하로 개조를 했다는 사실 알고 계셨나요? 달리기였어요.
I suppose some
Better
introductions are in order.
아, 이렇게 눌러야 되는구나.
Well, I suppose.
대화.
No. Can I help you?
세바스찬.
You're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
그러니까.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
역시 주인공.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
아니 근데 꼭 슬리데린 친구들은 말을 비꼬 와서 얘기해. 똑같은 말인데도. 아 너무 웃겨. 약간 츤데레파.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was
뭐야
looking
너도
for.
흑마법에
I'm sure
관심
you'll
있니?
find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
제2의 혼혈 환자는 나야. 넌 비켜.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
그러면은 이게 지금 100년 전이잖아요. 그럼 그 누구지? 시리우스 블랙이래. 그 누구지? 그 교수님 있잖아요. 교수님 전 훨씬 전이겠네. 그죠? 아우 시점이 너무 어지럽다. 한번 구경해볼까요? 이렇게 지하를
맞아요.
어떻게 했을까? 이야, 위에 돔도 있고. 미쳤다. 우와.
우리가 아는 해리포터 세계관보다는 전이라서.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
바깥에 한번 봅시다. 어떻게 돼 있나? 이렇게 물속입니다, 물속. 이렇게 보이시죠, 물고기? 약간 아쿠아리움 같은 느낌이다. 시점 연동 정말 너무 어려운데.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
해보자.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
해!
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
끝났네.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
컷대치 시합 가는 거 아니야?
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
잘난 척 장난 아닌데.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
PT치에 나가보는 거 어때?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
PT치에 나가보는 거 어때, 아말다? 얜 또 뭔데?
Nothing yet. I think I heard one.
뭘 들었다는 거야?
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous.
이 친구는 어디를 보면서
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
기억에 남을 만한 일일까? 그치, 이거.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right
야망의
away.
남자.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
도움 따위 필요 없어.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4
약간 뭐
founders of
말포이 같은 건가?
Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status.
그치,
A
말포이 집도
pure-blood
약간
maniac.
소수 혈통을
Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
휴게실 밖에 교수님을 만나자. 올라가 볼게요. 오, 우리 끝도 없이 내려오네. 이거 뭐야? 이 무기인가요? 루노. 크라켄이다, 크라켄. 이거 뭔가 이상하게 생겼네. 이러고 있네. 제가 난파됐어요. 뭔가 이런 것도 다 의미가 있겠지?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
마법사 되는 거 쉽지 않네.
Here you are.
바로 될 줄 알았더니. 이게 뭐야?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
가자.
This way.
이것만 보면 안 돼요.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio!
물귀신 캘필 조각사. 괴물? 아, 포인트를 얻을 수 있다. 아. 이런 걸 다 모아야 되나 보네.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
누구야?
헤이가이즈 헤이가이즈.
어사님 안녕하세요. 푸르 불꽃. 도서관 대관을 선택하세요. 아, 이렇게 해서 이동을 해라고?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
갑시다.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
우와.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Garlic asked me to explain to the class the main use of plants. I said picking them.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
버터 맥주 맛있지.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
수업 싫어요.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
당연하지. 그거에 또한 마법사의 동력 아닙니까?
I did my best, but
수업은 짧게
I'm
과제는
fairly
없이
certain she
방학은
suspects that we're
길게.
not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of.
and she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
지도를 펼쳐보세요. X. 이거 그건데. 이런 게 있구나. 하나씩 여는 건가 봐요. 가봅시다. 아까 지도에서
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Let's go. 안 열리나요? 뭐야, 문이, 잠깐만. 문이 왜 이렇게 늦게 열려? 달려. 이렇게 눌러야 되는 거야? 왜 누가 킥킥거리는데? 뭔 소리야 이게?
Revelio.
저거 있네. 이거 뭔데? 아닌데? 오케이. 아니 저 사람이 호호호 하고 있던 거야? 여기를 가야 되는데.
Revelio.
저기 뭐가 있어?
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster. I think we should go.
이거 그냥 길도라는 거구나. 이게 뭐지?
Lumos.
여기 뭐가 있나?
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
자물쇠. 풀어줘. 이거부터 가는 게 아닌 것 같습니다. 올라가 보겠습니다. 일단 다른 데부터 가야지. 레벨 2부터면 이거부터구만.
Is that all you've got?
Oh no.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now,
지금 몇
you may be
년도일까요?
asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
교수님 저는 안 배웠는데요? 교수님 저는 안 배웠는데요?
Levioso.
이렇게 배우는구만. 라디오스.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
호호. 스투페파이 해야 된가요?
Let us begin with the basic cast.
맞아요.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Now, the basic cast. Well done.
오케이. 이게 단가요, 교수님?
Very good, but the best way to
그렇지.
practice is by duel.
때.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic
Protego.
cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know. Protego.
Levioso!
아,
How's the view?
You're good. Stupid Protego. Levioso.
A perfectly executed Levioso.
Can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Only my students with a skill.
아. 방어를 잘 못하네, 내가.
Levioso. Protego.
그래도 이겼다.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
퇴근하는데 너무 춥네요. 바람도 강하고 부산말.
that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly
오늘
good
많이
practice.
춥던데 바람 많이
Practice?
불더라고요.
Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
따뜻하게 하고
Didn't expect a
퇴근하세요.
new student to be so deft
진짜
with a
너무
wand.
추워요.
Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
진짜 너무 추워요. 추면 안 돼요. 진짜 따뜻하게 해야 됩니다. 어쩌면 오늘 고생 많으셨어요.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
비밀 클럽? 재밌겠다.
Exclusive and
수고했어, 오늘도.
unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you.
아이고,
If you want to
고생하셨어요.
get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
성에서의 모험은 짜릿하죠. 짜릿하다네. 메인 퀘스트 완료. 바다보러 갈까요? 이건 했고. 브래틀비가
학교 퀸카 꼬셔서 결혼하는 게임인가요?
아니요. 마법사가 되는 게임입니다. 퀸카를 꼬셔서 결혼하면 참 좋게 하겠지만 저는 마법사가 꿈이기 때문에 마법사가 되는 게 목표입니다. 그런 게임입니다. 이건 뭐지? 컬렉션. 이것도 다 모아야 되네. 아하. 이거는 아직 안 되고.
마법 덕후라니.
언제부터지? 저의 그 어렸을 때부터 함께한 해리포터이기 때문에 뭔데요? 일진들이야? 밖에 아무것도 안 보이네. 아까 저기로 가야 되는데 지금 자물쇠가 비싸가지고 못 갔다 이거. 학교 분위기가 다 다르다. 그죠? 너무 멋있다. 여기 아닌가 본데. 멋있어. 100년 전이면 진짜 해리 아빠보다 더 먼 옛날이잖아. 그럼 덤블도어 교수님 때인가? 너무 멀다. 왜 이렇게 멀어? 여긴 또 어디야? 아, 여기가 레본클로구나. 대박. 레본클로. 우와. 이게 그거네요. 뭐지? 계단 변하는 거. 막 해리포터 보면 계단 막 변하고 그러잖아요.
이번 학생 메이플 숙제는 다 해왔나?
지도를 봅시다. 메이플이요? 지금 하고 있죠, 열심히. 텍스트로 보여야지. 이거를 해야 되는데 계속 초작. 어차피 내일 해도 되니까 메이플은 내일 해도 되거든요. 왜 일로 안 뜨지? 내려가라면 말 아닌가? 또 뭐 푸는 건가 보다. 이건 뭐야? 뭔가 모래시계 같은 게 있네요. 굉장히 신기하네. 여기? 저 길치거든요. 너무 가혹하다. 길이 너무 넓다. 이 뭐야? 어디라는 거야? 지도를 한번 볼게요. 이건 한 거잖아. 한 거고.
이건 스위치 버전이에요?
지금 이거를 해야 되는데. 이걸로 이동. 네, 이건 스위치 버전이에요. 스위치로 하고 있습니다. 근데 화면에서는 제가 그 모니터로 보는 거는 좀 깨져서 많이 보이거든요. 근데 방송 송출로 봤을 때는 또 화면이 괜찮아 보여요. 모니터는 좀 깨져 보이는데. 근데 또 이게 익숙해지면 또 괜찮아져가지고.
모니터 문제인가 캡처보드 문제인가?
이게 아마 스위치의 문제겠죠. 최적화가 못했다고 하더라도 그 후기 보니까는 수염이나 이런 게 약간 뭐라더라? 뭐 지렁이 같이 보인다 그랬나? 그 말이 너무 웃겼어요. 아니 어딘데? 길을 못 찾겠네. 와 미쳐버리겠네. 이게 아무래도 최적화가 덜 된 것 같아요. 술로 가야 되는데 중앙계단이고 그냥 아예 이쪽 남쪽동으로 갈까? 일단 요걸로 해보죠. 웨이포인트를. 바뀐데. 밖으로 나가야 되는 거 아닌가? 어라라 어라라 뭔가 이상하다. 여기도 잠겨 있고. 멀다 멀어. 그리핀더. 그리핀더.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
네? 루칸이 어디 있다고요? 얘가 루칸이야?
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
I don't really see the value in organised dueling. Senseless fighting, in my opinion.
It's not senseless at all. It requires teamwork, reflexes and spellcasting. You might like it if you tried it. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
너무 웃기다. 레비오스와 같은 마법은 노란색. 아, 이게 바꿀 수 있다고?
Expulso!
Come on!
Potato! Levioso! That's all you've got? Lumos! Levioso!
Ow!
Act like a winner!
아니 나 잠깐만 이거 키를 모르겠다.
Lumos! Levioso!
Try away now.
와, 내 패드. 와, 이럴 수가.
That looks
너무
painful.
세다.
Care to try another round?
장난이지, 한 번 더 해.
Yes, don't count me out yet.
내가 이길 거야.
Brilliant!
이기고 말 것이야. 이거 알로 어떻게 이기냐?
Levioso! Potato!
아, 이거
Lumos!
Expulso!
Lumos!
아니 왜 자꾸 그거
Expulso!
Revelio!
Mine is the one!
아야.
Fringo! Levioso! You're better than that!
오케이. 한 명이 치웠고요. 오케이. 이겼다, 이겼다.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nice work.
저 갇혀있는
Sebastian
사람들
wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
챔피언은 내가 따라온 당당이지. 퀘스트 완료. 포인트 모았어요. 아까 장비였나? 이런 거 다 모아야 되지 않나? 동물도 있어? 아 맞다, 특전으로 동물 받은 거 있는데. 퀘스트 이거는 아직 안 되네. 수업에 참석 안 했나? 수업에 참석 안 했나?
Off on another adventure, are we?
수업 들으러 가자. 이거 못 움직이나? 이거 아까 파란 거. 불편하네. 그냥 갑시다. 초록불 꽃으로 할래 했더만은 잘 안 되네요. 깜짝이야. 뭐야?
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you practice mole?
페루기아나인데? 오, 움직인다, 움직여. 아, 여기 아닌가? 엥. 엥. 수업 어디로 들어가야 되지? 여기로 들어가야 되나? 엥. 아, 이 정말. 길치는 힘들어. 여기 있네. 아, 이거 파란색이 안 되나? 줌. 이 초록색으로 가려면은 안 되나요, 이게? 그게 안 된거든. 아, 참. 답답하구만. 여기 화장실인데? 화장실에서 썼었나? 돈이다. 어? 여기도 화장실. 길이 어디야? 안 되고. 비켜봐. 드디어 길을 잃어버렸습니다. 반장하겠네. 학교가 너무 넓어. 아, 저기 됐다. 여기 있나?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
길이 너무 넓어요. 난 길치란 말이야. 무슨 수업일까?
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
뭔데?
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
아니 책 필요하면서.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
저걸로 맞으면 나 날아가겠는데? 아세요.
Akio.
아키오라고 하네. 아키오.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
오, 야외 수업. 좋다, 좋아. 야외 수업이 최고지.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
이게 뭐죠? 아시오로 해야겠지.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Accio. Think of this like splendid. Stay focused.
어디까지 돌아다녀야 되는 건지.
Excellent. Good. Happens to the best of us. That's it.
떨어지면 안 되나 보다.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
아, 저렇게 멈추라고? 야, 씨, 50점. 내가 쟤를 이겨야 되는데. 그렇지. 50점. 쫄깃한데. 근데 다 50점이면 어떡해요? 쟤를 공을 밀어내면 어떻게 되는 거지?
That is how it's done.
법사이터. 너무 웃기다. (50점)
Brilliant.
그렇지.
There we go.
아싸. 아싸. 내가 리. 멈춰.
A perfect score.
아니 떨어졌잖아. 근데 50점 준다고? 카운트가 됐나봐. 대박인데. 너무 잘하잖아.
I know everyone is watching.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
나 좀 멋있는데. 이게 약간 볼링 같은 거네.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
대박.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This
와,
round
진짜
settles it all.
Here we go.
저기 킨티지 얘기입니다. 해결이 집 같은데. 오. 나쁘지 않아. 50점. 걸쳤어.
Watch this.
왜 이렇게 좋아하는 거야? 30점밖에 안 되는데. 안 돼! 너무 빨리 끝내버렸다. 아하. 너의 턴인데. 그럼 나 50점 해야 되는 거야.
That is how it's done.
내가 50점을 해야지 이길 거잖아. 안 돼!
Don't lose your composure.
맞다이 갈렸어. 까비.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
아깝네요. 생각보다 나다.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
뭐야, 이러고 수업이 끝이라고? 좋긴 한데 너무 날로 먹는 거 아닌가?
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
당연히 난 천재니까.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
마법을 쓰지.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
A word,
Maggie on
if you would.
humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
그렇군요. 다 했고. 저기 되게 예쁜 것 같다. 그래서 퀘스트를 내는 걸까요? 지금 3레벨. 이제 한 개 있네. 플레이 가능한 게 없다는데. 정말 이거 끝인가? 이게 날짜마다 나오는 건가요? 그럼 서브캐를 해야 되나? 지금 도전 가능한 가게 없고 챌린지도 있고 이런 상태고 경기 아까 이거 낄 수 있었죠? 이거 끼고 이거 사는 거야? 내 돈. 아 근데 못생겼는데 못생겼는데 안경 쓰면 뭐가 달라지나요 근데? 이거 뭔데? 아이 뭐야 이거 겁나 없네. 마법성 안 갖고 있으니까 나 하지 말자. 수업도 없으니까 하지 말자. 있는 거 위주로 이렇게 이고 공격력 뭐야 방금 뭘 본 거지? 방금 이상한 걸 본 거 같은데?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
오케이. 새로운 캡트. 잠시만요. 안경을 좀 벗어야 될 것 같아. 너무 못생겼어. 새로운 캡트. 캡트. 방과 후 미술. 교수님을 만나야 되네. 가보자. 네, 쓰고.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves? Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
1752.
1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic
아까
was
그
Albert
만난 게
Booth.
1752년인가?
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes.
아니, 나 길이 어디야? 길이 있는데? 아까 거기 있는데? 잠깐만. 아, 이놈의 길지. 이거 초록불로 가려면 초록불로 가려면 어떻게 해야 되나? 그거 아닌데? 그게 안 되나? 초록불로 가는 게 안 되나?
You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't...
뭐라는 거야? 전신도시. 일단 밖으로 나가야겠네. 인형인가?
Revelio.
밑에구만. 잠깐만, 아까 반대로 갔어야 되나봐.
Dear, do you mind the tiles? Some of them can be most...
왜 지독하죠? 누가 독가스를 품었나? 어디야? 아무도 안 나갔네.
We stayed up almost the entire night the other
우와,
week
여긴
talking
또
about
뭐야?
schoolwork. A girl in our dormitory keeps
멋있다.
promises of homemade
아, 일단 이거부터 하자. 적다. 플로브 것을 뭐 어떻게 할 수 없다. 동그랗고. 여기 근처인데 여기 밑으로 내려가야 되는데.
If you put a foot wrong, it's just, well, there's a rather foul...
길이네요. 길이 진짜 너무 넓다. 괜찮은데 진짜.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
토비 아니에요. 토비는 자유예요.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
그리고 움직인다.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
나를 위한 제조법이 있어?
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
올리벤더라는 사람이 해리포터에서도 그 지팡이 만든 사람일까요?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
셋이 같이 다니는다고? 누구랑 가지? 그래도 오나이가 낫지 않을까요?
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
브리티시 잉글리시에 취한다.
그죠. 영국 베런. 역시 영국 베런. 교수와 대화하고 과제를 받았어요. 레파로. 이렇게 가보겠습니다. 교수님하고 대화하기. 이거 더 열려고? 안 열려. 아, 열려져 있는 건가? 아닌데, 불 안 들어왔는데?
Revelio.
응. 왜 안 되지? 여기 뭐 하나 있다. 계속 오세요, 교수님.
이제 크리스마스 선물 주셔도 돼요.
4번.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
과제 스킵해줘. 과제 스킵해줘. 날아다니는 페이지 98. 망가진 조각상 근처에서 이거 말하는 건가?
Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
오케이. 이게 망가진 조각상이 아닌가? 일단 지도 한번 볼게요. 일단 랩하고도 좀 태우고. 이렇게 이동하는 거구나. 이때까지 너무 힘들겠잖아. 로딩이 너무 길어.
역시 크리스마스엔 해리포터인가?
그죠. 아니 아까 오전에도 해리포터 연속 방송 해줬어요. TV에서. 역시 겨울마다 해리포터 보는 게 국룰이죠. 그거 아세요? 오늘부터 아마 그거 보면은 오늘부터래. 내일부터? 내일 오전부터인가? 오늘부터인가? 보면은 25일
나 때는 말이야 나 홀로 집에
해리가 메리 크리스마스 하는 딱 그 장면과 동시에 크리스마스가 된다는 그런 설이 있거든요. 나 홀로 집에 명작이잖아요. 가짜기지. 그걸 어떻게 참아. 가짜인걸? 가짜인걸? 여기 밖에 있나 본데? 내려가야겠다. 정말 여기야.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
여기 있는데.
Levioso.
아키오를 해야 되는구나.
Help me with my sad pretty.
Brilliant.
그 다음에 가야 될 때.
Might some kind soul help me? If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
말하는 게 되게 미움받게 생겼는데. 채팅창을 옮겨야 되나? 그냥 일단 놔둘게요. 어쩔 수 없다.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
끔찍한데.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
그 놀이를 하는 네가 더
Imelda
나쁘다.
is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
이런. 내가 필요한 건가?
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
친구 없네. 미치겠네 진짜. 친구 없는 거 맞잖아. 밖에 있다고? 내일 곱톤을 꼭 사와도 될까?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! Accio! Got it.
곱톤은 나중에 사와줄게. 지금 그럴 때가 아니야. 나 지금 과제 해야 된다, 과제.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
그렇구나.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting lumos has an effect of some kind, but I'm not sure what to do next.
내가 할 수 있겠군.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
진짜 개짜가 많은 것 같아요.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
My homework. Teachers don't like it if you fall behind, especially Weasley.
이거를 해라는 말인가?
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
밑으로 내려가는 말인가? 밑으로 내려가야 해.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
나봐.
Accio! The moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it. Lumos.
아, 이렇게 데리고 가라고? 미치겠네. 나방이었어?
At least you didn't do what that first year did.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
에보라가 어디 갔대? Where is Ebora? 하여튼 그게 중요한 게 아닌데 너 지금 과제해야 되는데 과제가 어디 있을까? 과제해야 되는데
Revelio.
번지를 함. 오, 최고의 친구라고 착각한다. 여기가 마법력 교실이구나. 나 지금 과제해야 되는데. 아, 이때 있다. 그래, 아까 뭐가 날라다니더라. 이건 어때?
Levioso. Accio.
지금 한 개만 더 하면 돼요, 그러면? 한 개 어디 있을까? 이거 아닌데. 잘못했다. 지금 과제를 해야 되거든요. 이렇게 못했네.
Nothing to be learned at Hogwarts.
Revelio.
지금 잠겼고.
I can't remember anything.
아, 저기 있네. 아, 책 찾아야 되는데 참네.
Lenora,
과제를 해야 돼.
I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
난 천재니까.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
맞아.
I am only joking. I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
개짜가 많네요. 역시
The
개짜가 많아.
moth! I should have seen that.
오, 받았다. 아싸. 그나저나 책을 찾아야 되는데. 정말 번쩍번쩍 하는데 저거 아이가 아까 했는데. 날라다니는 책이 또 어디 있을까요?
There's simply too much information to ask. Surely it's not all this.
시도를 한번 다시 볼게요. 어디로 가야 될까? 분명히 이 주변에 있을 건데. 이건 또 뭐야? 이런 데 있을 것 같진 않은데? 이게 나가는 길 같은데? 마법약 교실. 여기서 뭐 훔쳐갈 만한 거 없나? 이 교수님 방 아이가? 아싸. 보진과 버크. 의심스러운 배달이 이루어졌습니다. 내가 울어? 내가 말을 울어? 선생님이 울어였더니 내가 밝혀냈다. 뭐 없고 책이 어디 있을까요? 아, 책 찾아야 되는데. 아까 이리로 왔지? 근데 왜 저러고 있대?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
아까 이건 밖으로 나가는 거고.
Revelio.
아, 아까 이게 아니, 발음이 뭐야? 세리엔이었구나. 근데 뭐야?
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way.
약간
And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation. Because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
로션을 바를 때 비명을.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
아까 이쪽으로 갔었나? 나간 적이 있었나? 온실. 오. 우와. 우와. 온실 대박. 저도 잠겨있네. 우와, 멋있네요. 그거겠지. 그 소리 지르는 나무 있는. 그럼 책이 어딨지? 나 책 찾아야 되는데. 교수님, 과제 포기하고 싶습니다. 도저히 못 찾겠어요. 이렇게 학교가 넓은데 내가 어떻게 찾아? 뭐라고? 오후를 축축한다고? 이런 설거지가 있나?
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
어디로 가야 돼? 날라다니는 책이 뭐야? 잘생겼네. 책이 어디 있을까요? 어디로 가야 돼? 어디서 가야 되나? 일기장을 비롯한 책들이 도서관 주변. 아, 이거 아닌데. 이걸 해야 한다고. 교재 다 했어? 뭐야, 나 다 한 거야? 뭐야. 다 한 줄 몰랐네요. 교수님한테 가야겠네. 뭐야.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
아, 이거 이렇게 옮겨 있었구나.
That's it. Very good.
Very good.
Reparo.
아, 이게 레파로구나. 오호라. 좋았어요. 과제 완료. 그 다음에 밖에 나가야겠죠. 네, 지팡이를 사러 가야 됩니다. 잠깐만, 이거 아니고 지도. 여기가 더 가까운데. 이렇게 웨이 포인트를 해가지고 이렇게를 못 맞아.
Protego.
진짜 이 여기 있구만. 일단 이거를 하고.
Hello, looking for me?
Yes.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
좋아요. 가보자고. 당금 알을. 어? 뭐야? 왜 에러가 나죠? 어이가 없네. 왜 에러가 나는 거야? 근데 풍경이 진짜 멋있는 것 같습니다. 멋지네.
자동 저장인가요?
호그와트는 자동 저장 되지 않았을까요? 자동 저장 안 되면 안 되는데. 그럼 안 되는데. 자동 저장 되겠죠? 갑자기 튕겨가지고. 아니 칩판인데 왜 튕기지? 이상하네. 이거 로딩할 때 약간 화면이 깨지네요, 유튜브에서. 어허. 곤란한걸? 확실히 이런 3D 그래픽 게임은 필수로 해야 한다. 이거 밖으로 나가는 거구나.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village.
또 나를 좋아하는 거 아니니?
The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
너 나를 좋아하는 거 아니야, 혹시?
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
아, 수업을 들으는 게 엄마라고. 우와, 멋있다. 너무 멋지지 않아요? 멋있다. 근데 뭐
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
거의 눈이 안 내리나 보네.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
마법약을 만들 수 있다고? 이런 것도 구할 수 있구나. 대박. 개꿀. 이거 다 주워, 다 파밍해. 일단 줄 수 있는 거 다 주워가자. 자동 저장 되네요. 다행이다. 빨리 뛰어. 뛰가자. 바쁘다.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them.
더 있다.
I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Like we already made.
Sugarfoot.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
금지숲에 그때 그거 있잖아. 거미랑 막 해리포터에서 나왔던 그런 거 있잖아요.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that?
뛰어오르는 독버섯.
She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say,
또 뭐 추가할 건데?
while I certainly learn a great
Revelio.
much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
오, 돈이다.
Accio.
아싸. 아싸. 파밍굿?
Revelio.
뭐 있었는데? 아, 저 밑에 있네. 아, 깜짝이야. 너 뭐야? 너 뭐야? 뭐야? 봐봐. 나 파밍 좀 하자. 파밍은 못 참아. 또 있다. 경치 좀 볼까요? 와, 씨. 와, 미쳤다. 이거 보세요. 너무 멋있어. 안기는 안 되나? 너무 멋있어. 호그와트 학교. 너무나 멋지다. 이야, 산도 있고. 너무 멋있다.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
What about you?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
두벅. 아니, 우리 말 같은 거 못하니? 답답하네.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
너무 많이 드신 것 같은데.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just
Levioso. Accio.
Go whenever you'd like. Seeing what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
난 지금 바쁘다. 나 파밍해야 된다. 여긴 어디야? 아, 여기가 거긴가 봐. 호그스미드? 호그스미드?
Revelio.
영국의 회의라며. 아, 그냥 마법사 마을이네. 오호. 3학년 이상부터 출입하네. 그 전부터는 이벤이야. 겁나 웃기네. 이 친구는 3학년 아닌 것 같은데 왜 여긴 뜸나들지. 친구야 되는 거 아이가. 가봅시다. 대충 주위를 다 둘러봤으니까. 가면서 뭐 딸 수 있는 걸까?
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyjuke's.
Revelio.
Choose a favorite shop here. It
하나
changes.
이런 거 내가 또 기가 막히게 찾는다니까. 메인비 세트.
I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
진짜? 다 구할 수 있어? 너 돈 많아? 나 사줄 거야? 너 돈 많니?
Only a hairy-hearted sod would cast Defender on a cow.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own.
그러니까.
You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
Okay.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
알았어, 알았어. 뭐 많네. 맥주를 마시러 갈까? 뭐 기원전 382년? 와, 미쳤다. 스포츠 가게, 서점, 약재상 먼저 가야겠죠? 일단 가자. 뭐 필요하다고 했으니까. 일단 가볼게요. 약재상. 굴러서 입장이 하는 걸 습관돼가지고. 우와.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
그럼. 그래서 돈 내려요? 돈 주고 사야 되는 거 이제?
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
이거 다 사야 되는 거네. 와, 근데 돈 파밍 좀 해야겠는데. 아이고, 그래? 파밍을 좀 해야겠다. 와, 뭐가 많네요. 저거 다 사야 되잖아. 투명 마법약. 와, 나 급인데. 이런 거 팔아도 되나? 이건 방어력 있는 거네. 계속 팔면 안 될 것 같아서 일단 냅둘게요. 일단 그럼 됐고. 근데 나갈 때마다 이거를 로딩을 해야 되나? 좀 불편하네요. 그 다음 들려야 될 게 어디 들려야 된다고 그랬지? 매직 리프, 올리벤더스, 매직 리프. 아니. 키가 헷갈리네. 매직 리프. 했고. 여기가 매직 리프. 그래도 가까운 곳에 있네. 또 뭐 책이 있나?
Accio.
이거 졸라 생겼는데? 여기서 뭐 책을 찾으세요 하지 않겠지? 어디 갔대? 연락을 했는데. 아이, 여기서 무슨 짓 해야 한다고?
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
한 봉지밖에 안 되나?
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
방어의 알칼. 이런 거 사야겠지? 해서 그 재료를 만들겠죠. 그다음에 가야 될 게 올리벤더스. 이거 되게 크다. 홈리스 스크롤즈를 먼저 갑시다. 마지막은 지팡이다. 홈리스 아니래. 과자가 많네. 과자 살 수 있나? 여기로 가야겠다. 잠깐만. 신기하네.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
갈까요? 뭐 파밍할 건데. 이쪽으로 갈 수 있다고? 여기 뭐가 있나? 에헤이. 이 가게 다 돌면서 수집해야 되는 거 같은데. 마지막 지팡이 갑니다. 여기 근처였던 것 같은데. 지팡. 과연 내 지팡이는 뭘까?
Revelio.
이것도 따로 하는 거겠지? 재밌네요. 너무 재밌다. 근데 되게 파밍하는 거나 이런 게 많은 것 같긴 한데 재밌긴 재밌다.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
또 나를 위한 지팡이가 있겠지?
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you. Truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect one, shall we?
이거 보니까 해리포터 다시 보고 싶어.
No,
딱
not
그
you.
해리포터가 지팡이 딱 고를 때.
Ah, yes.
아니 지팡이랑 해리포터.
Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do.
얘기는 그냥 줄래.
Here, give this one a try.
오.
Well, go ahead, swish.
안 맞는 건데.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
안 돼.
Oh dear.
약간 해리포터 오머즈인가?
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is
그렇지.
it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps.
주먹나무.
Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
오, 이것도 멋있다. 이것도 아니고.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one.
이건 뭘까?
Here, take it.
뭐로 만들어졌을까요? 우와. 사과나무. 아, 이렇게 다 커스텀 할 수 있구나.
Curious indeed.
검은색이지.
How intriguing.
이거다. 아까 그게 그거잖아요. 교수님 지팡이.
Curious indeed.
이게 제일 나은데?
How intriguing.
이거밖에 없네, 동료가.
Curious indeed.
그 지팡이가
How
뭐로
intriguing.
만들더라? 잠시만요. 이거 검색해보자. 짝퉁나무. 그래, 짝퉁나무. 왜 짝퉁나무가 없나? 블랙손. 아직 가본 사람들이 블랙손. 오, 말포이가 한산나무를 썼구나. 해리포터는 호랑가시 나무를 썼네요. 딱총나무.
Curious indeed.
딱총나무 있다. 딱총나무 써야지. 아까 이쯤에 있었거든.
How intriguing.
이거 딱총나무로 하고. TV는 아까 그냥 25%로
Curious
하게
indeed.
이렇게 따로 할 거 있나? 심 종류? 불사조를 해야 될지 용을 해야 될지 불사조가 낫지 않을까요? 그래도 여러 가지를 해야 되니까.
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. How intriguing.
이렇게 하겠습니다.
What do you think?
나도 딱 청나무 오너. 청나무 지팡이 오너다. 와우.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
내가 바로 딱 청나무 지팡이 오너.
Now, how did that feel? Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
미쳤다.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
아, 근데 청소 안 하시나 봐요. 먼지가 쌓였네. 나도 이러면 딱 내 지팡이를 하나 찾고 싶어요. 내 지팡이는 어떤 나무로 만들었으면 어떤 힘이 있고 멋있다. 오, 멋있는데 2층까지 있네. 아, 멋있다. 오늘은 여기까지 해보도록 하겠습니다. 너무 잠이 와요. 근데 늦게 시작해서 그런가 잠이 오는 관계로 여기까지 하고 내일 아마 저녁에 다시 올 것 같습니다. 여러분 봐주셔서 감사합니다. 일단 여기까지 하겠습니다.